For more videos, press the subscribe button and also turn on the bell notification to receive the updates directly in your device. Hello friends, I Vikas Nehra welcome you all to our live Linux training for members. This is session number 55 and part 7 of our ongoing SE Linux series. And in this session, we will talk about the booleans in SE Linux. So without wasting time, let's get started. Booleans. Booleans allow parts of SE Linux policy to be changed at runtime without any knowledge of SE Linux policy writing. This allows changes such as allowing services access to NFS volumes without reloading or recompiling SE Linux policy. Now, I will show you how can we list the booleans. For a list of booleans, an explanation of what each one is and whether they are on or off, run the semanage boolean-l command as the Linux root user. So if you will execute semanage boolean-l command from the root user account, it will show you the details of the booleans. The SE Linux boolean column lists boolean names. The description column lists whether the booleans are on or off and what they do. In the example which I am going to show you, the ftp_home_dir boolean is off, preventing the FTP daemon, that is vsftpd, from reading and writing to files in user home directories. So if I execute semanage boolean-l command and there I grep ftp_home_dir, it will show you the tftp_home_dir boolean and its details, whether it is on or off and what it does. We can also execute get sebool-a command, but it will not give a description of each one. It will only show the boolean name and whether it is on or off. I will show you everything practically later. So if you execute get sebool-a, you will get the output like this. You can also execute get sebool boolean name command to only list the status of the boolean name. For example, if you want to see the details of cvs_read_shadow boolean, you can execute get sebool command for the same and it will only show you the details of this boolean and whether it is on or off. Means it will show us the state as well. We can separate multiple booleans with the space in between them, which will list the details of those booleans which we will mention in the command. For example, let us suppose if I want to see the details of cvs_read_shadow as well as daemons_dump_core as well as ftp_home_dir. So I can execute the get sebool command for these three and it will show us the details of these three only. The output will show us the names of the booleans as well as their states. You can run the set sebool utility in the set sebool boolean name. After that you can mention on or off to enable or disable the booleans. The example which I am going to show you here, I will demonstrate how to configure the httpd:/can_network_connect_db boolean. By default, httpd:/can_network_connect_db boolean is off, preventing Apache HTTP server scripts and modules from connecting to database servers. So if you will execute the get sebool command for this, you will see the output like this, where it will show you that this boolean is in the off state. If you want to enable it, to temporarily enable Apache HTTP server scripts and modules to connect to database server, you can run the following command from the root user account. And what is the command? This is the command, set sebool. After that you will have to mention the name of the boolean which is in this case is httpd underscore can underscore network underscore connect underscore db, and after that you can mention on. After that you can use the get sebool utility to verify that the boolean has been enabled. So you can again execute get sebool and the boolean name, which will show us the output like this. Here it is clearly mentioned that this boolean is in the on state now, but this is not permanent. This allows Apache HTTP server and modules to connect to the database server. This change is not persistent across reboots, as I mentioned earlier. To make the changes permanent across reboots, you can run the set sebool -p command, and after that you can mention the boolean name, and then you can mention on or off from the root user account like this. You can execute set sebool -P. After that you can mention the boolean name, and then you can mention on or off. This will make the changes permanent. Now we will talk about the shell auto completion. It is possible to use shell auto completion with get sebool, set sebool and semanage utilities. Use the auto completion with get sebool and set sebool to complete both the command line parameters and booleans. To list only the command line parameters, add the hyphen character after the command name and hit the tab key. So if you will mention the set sebool or get sebool and after that you mention hyphen and use the tab key, it will show you all the options which are available like this. Suppose I want to see the details for the Samba related booleans. So I can mention get sebool Samba underscore and after that I can mention tab. So it will display all the options which are available. So shell auto completion also works in SE Linux like we do in Linux for the other commands. In the same way, if I execute set sebool -P, then I mention a part of the boolean and press the tab key, then it will show us the available booleans like this. Same we can do for the semanage command as well. After the semanage command, if we will press the tab key, it will show us all the available options that we can use with semanage. So in this way we can use the shell auto completion with set sebools as well as get sebools as well as semanage command. Same we can do for the context as well. After the semanage we can mention fcontext and the options, and then we can press the tab key. It will show us the available options. Now let's move towards the terminal and practice each and everything whatever we have learned so far. So I am on the terminal now, and here first I will show you how can we list the booleans. So I can execute semanage boolean -l command. It will show us the details of the booleans. It will list all the booleans. In the first column it will show us the boolean name, their state, the default option and the description. In the same way, if we want to see only a particular boolean, we can grab it in the output. So we can mention semanage boolean -l pipe grab, and after that we can mention the name. Suppose I want to list tftp underscore home underscore dir boolean. So I can mention the same and it will display the same on the output like this. Or we can also execute get sebool -a command. It will also display all the booleans except their description. It will only show us the boolean names and their states, but it will not show us the description of the booleans. In the same way, if we want to list only one particular boolean, we can execute get sc bool and the boolean name. Let us suppose I want to see CVS read shadow. So I can mention CVS underscore read underscore shadow. So it will show us the details of this boolean. In the same way, we can list multiple booleans. Let us suppose I want to see the details of CVS underscore read underscore shadow, TFTP underscore home underscore dir. So this time it will show us both along with their states in the output. And we can list n number of booleans with their names by using the get sc bool command. Now I will show you how can we turn the boolean on and how can we turn the boolean off. So let me first see the details of the boolean by running the get sc bool command. Get sc bool http d underscore can underscore network underscore connect underscore db. So you can see that by default this boolean is in the off state. Now I want to turn on this boolean, so I can execute set sc bool. After that I will have to mention the name of the boolean, that is httpd underscore can underscore network underscore connect underscore db, and after that I can mention on. Press enter. Now again we will verify the same by running the get sc bool command. This time it will show us the state as on. So this is turned on now, but it will not withstand the system reboot. It is not permanent. Now I will show you how can we turn it off. To turn it off, we can execute the same command, set sc bool, the boolean name, and after that we can mention off. So it will be turned off, and we can verify the same by running the get sc bool command. Have a look at this. The boolean has been turned off. But these changes which we have made in the boolean are not permanent. These are not persistent. It will not withstand the system reboot. To make the changes persistent across reboots, we have to use option -P with set sc bool command. Like this. Set sc bool -P. After that, we will mention the boolean name, that is httpd underscore can underscore network underscore connect underscore db, and after that we can mention on or off. So it will make these changes in the booleans permanent. Now we will verify the same by running the get sc bool command, and here it is. You can see that the boolean has been turned on and it will withstand the system reboot as well. So by this we can play with the booleans, we can change their states, we can make the changes permanent very easily as per the requirement. Now I will show you how can we use the shell auto completion. Suppose I want to use the set sc bool utility. So after set sc bool, I can press the tab key. So it will display us all the available options like this. In the same way, we can use the tab key with get sc bool as well. After get sc bool, suppose I want to see the details for the Samba related boolean. So I can mention Samba underscore and I can press the tab key. So it will display us all the possible options that we can list. In the same way, we can use the tab key in set sc bool utility as well while making the changes permanent. Set sc bool -P. After that we will mention some part of the boolean name, and after that we can press the tab key. So it will display us all the available options. So guys, that's it from my side for today's session of the SE Linux. Hope you will find this session useful for you. If you like it, then do share it with your friends and colleagues. And if you are new on our channel, then please subscribe us and turn on the bell notification. I will see you in the next one, where I will teach you the SE Linux context and labeling. Till then, bye bye, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, take care.